Alright, I have an iPad mini digitizer connector repair. I'm going to set my hot air gun to about, let's see. Let's go to 415. With a flow rate of 5. I'm going to try, you know what, I'm going to try something a little different this time. I'm going to put a little low melt on it. Solder paste. And see how that goes. Gosh, this is cruddy. So this has got like bismuth in it, which I'm not exactly sure what the temperature is. I think it's like 100 and something. 100 and it's less than 183 degrees Celsius. I know that. Let's just see how this goes. I've never actually done this before. I don't really normally use low melt, but I just want to see if it's easier or not, or what. That's already turning into a mess. Got too much on there. Okay. This is probably not a good idea. I just don't want to get it on anything else. Yeah, that's not a great idea. I'm gonna stop here. Right, not a great idea. So I just want to make sure now with the low melt, you see it? It's got little balls everywhere now, and just need to make sure you get it all off, otherwise you don't want it creating some shorts on your board somewhere. I mean, yeah, this is not a great idea. Alright, let me get my iron. Then I'm going to take all that tape off. So now you have the low melt kind of mixed in with the lead-free solder, and it's probably best to remove all the low melt before you start tacking this thing on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my solder wick and dab it, get all the wick off, or get all the low melt off, including the leaded. Alright, that's good. Alright, no more need for the Kapton, so I'm going to remove it all. Try to make sure I get all the low melt with it. Alright. All gone. Just make sure there's no solder balls lying around here. Low melt solder balls. Alright, looks pretty good. So I'm gonna tin the. You know what? I think I'm just gonna tin the ends. Let's try it without. This is an experimental day. Alright. Okay, so little bit of flux. And I just put a little bit of solder on the end of my tweezers, my hot tweezers. And then I'm just going to go to town. That actually worked well. Yeah, that's nice. So I think cleaning it is probably the... I need some solder, some flux here. And move this over a little bit. And get a little more solder. And then we'll go from there. Let's see. There's solder. Ugh. Gosh, I'm shaking like a mother today. Alright. It's not the prettiest, but it'll work. Alright, so let's do it. That's it. Clean it up and test it. That doesn't look too pretty. Alright, let's see what it looks like now. Okay, I'm gonna blow it real quick. This flux is non-conductive, non-corrosive, so it's not a huge deal, but you want to try to get as much off as possible for sure. Multimeter time. So what I normally do is I just kind of go like this. Well, beep, no beep. Make sure there are no bridges. Alright, I'm pretty sure those, let's see, 3 and 4 on the left side. So I'm pretty sure these are connected. Okay, they are. Alright, looks good. Let's get the lint out of here. Alright, so I'm going to test it real quick and then, oh, did I have this? No. Okay, I'm going to test it in a little bit here.